Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome, any newcomers. Welcome, just anyone, anywhere, anytime. This is,
What
well,
is it?
I'm sure you already
What is
know
it?
what this
Yeah,
is.
wait, but I don't know. What is it? No one told me.
Oh, really? You guys don't know? You don't know? I thought we went through all this like setup time to be sure that we were on the same page. But anyway, this is Podcast Minute Talk Show. That's right. The only podcast that's not a minute,
It's the
unfortunately.
only podcast that's not a minute.
Yep.
All the other ones are exactly a minute long.
Yeah, name one other podcast. They're under a minute,
Uh,
man.
Um,
You can't. You can't.
no,
You
I
just
don't
can't.
know. I don't listen to podcasts. I think it's an outdated form of media.
I think it's just lame when
Well,
people
bad
like
news for us
are
here.
YouTubers and they like run out of creative energy and they just like jump on the podcast bandwagon, just slap the word podcast onto like whatever they already do and act like it's a new series.
Yeah, it's really damaging to the community, you know? Like we're so tightly knit,
Fa-
you know. It's such a loving, caring community and these people are just tearing it
Facts.
apart.
Facts, straight facts.
Anyway, I'm Aiden.
Yeah.
And I'm
Tyler.
Sean.
This is
Yeah,
Podcast Minute Talk Show. What how have your guys' days been, I guess? I don't know. It's been a little while. We haven't talked in a bit.
I'm riddled in debt. I think. I'm not doing too good. No.
No? Not
I'm
doing too good.
6,000
Okay.
down at the casino.
At the casinos, really? When do you find time
Oh,
to
I
do that?
managed to get to Atlantic City all the time. You know.
Wow, that's incredible because I think you're like 2 hours away. Do you just do this like
Whoa,
every
whoa,
day?
Tyler! Let's not give away my location, okay?
The guy who gave away Tyler's personal email in the last episode. Did you censor
Yeah.
it, Sean? I meant to
I
ask
did.
you.
I
I
did
censored it on
censor
the.
it.
We didn't coordinate it at all, but I luckily like went back and listened and caught that moment and censored it on the YouTube as well.
Yeah, I censored it. It's a really like
fair-
easy email to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not
So
hard
in
to
case
figure
anybody
out, but
wants to
regardless.
know, I guess now on the second episode we'll just reveal it. No, I don't want to censor anything. Yeah. Back to our main point.
Yeah, I think we could good little topic about today's episode. You know, Sean's talking a little bit about it, but addiction is a big part of everyone's lives, and I think, you know, let's talk a little bit about addiction too.
Is
That's right. The theme for today's episode is addiction. Sean.
Wow, I had no
Wow.
idea.
wow.
Thank you, Tyler, for coming up with that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I really thought
I'm addicted
hard
to
about it.
loving you, man.
Aww.
Wow, that's fucking weird, and I don't.
Oh,
wanna
that's
hear
so
about that.
cute. That's
Sean,
so cute.
Sean, you want to talk about them slots? Them slots,
Oh
baby.
man, if I could do the slots, I wish I could. I think I'd be so good at them.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look hard, you know. It's just like you pull the lever and then you just sit there, and then coins spill out. At least that's what the
Yeah.
movies make.
The
you
hardest thing to do is when you win is to walk away. That is
Yeah.
it is the hardest thing to do when you're gambling because you always want to go for one more, but that's not what you should do. You should walk away.
As someone who's never gambled,
Yeah.
facts, that is the hardest thing.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
say that from
exactly.
experience.
As someone who's also never gambled before, it is straight facts.
Mm-hmm. I we're close. Are you gonna gamble when you're 21, man?
Yeah, I'll go to a casino and
I
check
want
it
to
out.
go. I want to go.
You're gonna bring like $20 and go wild. Just go
20
wild.
bucks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
something like that.
Nice. I don't know how far. it'll
Like
get me.
2,000 maybe.
Yeah, no, I want to go to a casino
Casinos
with
are
like 400,
cool, though.
like $500, ready to like blow.
Yeah.
If I walk
Okay,
away with
okay.
$501,
Have you-
I've profited.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been inside of a
No.
casino though?
No.
It's so cool. I think I've only ever like walked through a casino to do other shit. I think we talked about this, but they've got like cool ass carpets and it always smells like smoke. and there's just like lights flashing and shit, and it really just draws you in.
Sounds like an
It's
old
incredible.
folks home.
Facts.
Yeah, but I get how people get addicted to this shit, man, because it's hype.
You think they're
It's
like
cool.
it's like the carpet and it's like the smell of smoke that like ropes everyone in?
Well, I mean, like mostly like the flashing
Oh.
lights and shit. It's like moths to a flame, moon, man.
Come on,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's like
it's
real.
it's the shrimp, I think.
It's really
all,
basic.
All you can eat shrimp.
The cocktail
Yeah.
shrimp.
They're like really basic, like psychological like things to make you keep wanting to use it. That like Facebook does the same, like copies the same exact way. Little dings, little flashing lights.
You think?
Yeah, I love it. I love it when Facebook gives me epilepsy from all those flashing lights.
You just gotta follow.
talking
You just
about?
gotta follow.
What the
don't
fuck?
know.
What are either of you talking about? All right, whatever. I don't know. What if you could get addicted to one thing, what would you get addicted to? You have to get addicted to
Okay.
something.
Should I go first?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Inhalants, probably.
Inhalants?
Like drugs or just like you taking like an inhaler hit.
Like paint thinner and shit.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
huffing glue and
I think
stuff.
I'm too afraid to do that because I think it'll like kill brain cells. But
I think you're right. but
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good one to get addicted to. I like scratch off lottery tickets. I feel like that's something to get like super easily addicted to. Not like incredibly detrimental, but if you buy like a shitload of them, you're fucked, man.
I guess for
What about you,
me,
Reed?
I would like to experience something completely different. You know, I want that. You know, I guess that serial killer, like I want to murder. Like I'm curious what that feels like. You know, the feeling of like needing to take a life, or your cravings are not gone. You know, I like to know how to struggle.
I'm sorry. Wait, what did you say? You wanted to be a serial killer?
No, I want to be addicted to the thought of murdering. I mean, not really, but I would. You know, I would like to. I'm curious. I guess.
You'd like to battle that?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Like,
Imagine if I come out on top.
That's like wishing to give birth or some shit. Like something as a man you'll never have to deal with. As a normal person who's not a serial killer, you'll never have to deal with such a hardship.
And you'll never have to deal with being addicted to paint thinners, right? Tyler asked us a question.
Yeah, I guess you're. I guess you're right. I'm sorry. It just caught. You just caught me so off guard. Sorry.
Well, I mean, would you kill people, or would you do something akin to killing people to get that high?
I don't know.
guess?
I'm not addicted to murdering people. I'm addicted
Yet.
to loving others.
Yet.
I'm addicted to smiles.
I hope I don't catch serial killerism. Oh my god.
What do you mean catch it? Like you watch too many fucking documentaries
Yeah.
about Charles
Yeah, I
Manson or
watched. I
some
watched.
shit?
Yeah.
Like the same way like moms thought like being gay worked. Where,
Yeah.
like, you can't
Yeah.
expose your kid to it or else they'll be gay or whatever. Like, I feel like, yeah, it also works with serial killers.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what they
why-
thought video games were.
That's pretty much. Yeah. Pretty
Right.
much serial killer training scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys ever, like, you finish GTA and you're like, I need to quench this.
I have a thirst for blood.
Exactly. Like, it's like finishing Catcher in
I
the
mean,
Rye.
don't you get it out while you're playing GTA though?
You seen that episode of South Park where, like, when she, like, reads Catcher of the Rye? I forget who.
It's
but
Butters. Butters reads Catcher of the Rye, and he wants to kill John Lennon.
Yeah, he's just, like, after finishing, he's like, I have to kill John Lennon.
He
Like,
goes, kill John Lennon.
Yeah, it's
kill
like that.
John Lennon.
yeah, GTA gives you the same vibes.
Are you sure GTA doesn't help you quench that sort of feeling?
No, it makes it worse.
Trust me, Moms Against Video Games told us that
They're so right. That's so right.
Mavga.
Oh my god.
They
Man.
they told us that video games actually lead into video games and Eminem's lyrics actually lead into murder.
I bet.
But one time some kid watched Beavis and Butthead and then set himself on fire.
Yeah, that's
90s.
true. That did happen.
So one random case, I would say, is enough.
Yeah, that's enough for the whole of it all.
You know what? You know what I'm thankful for?
What?
This cold hard addiction to drinking Cokes I have. I love Coca-Cola. If there was one thing that I would have to get rid of in my life, it would be my mom because she refuses to buy me more Coke.
We're not even at the ad spot.
No,
This was a non-sponsored shout out.
It's just my own. It's just my own thing. So I just figured I might as well open up about it.
You know what I'm addicted to?
Yeah.
I'm addicted to heading to
what's
Six
that?
Flags. And you know why? Because I'm addicted to Coke, and I get 50% off admission with this Coke can. And I'm addicted to taking advantage of that deal.
Yeah, if you use hey
my
everybody,
gosh.
hey, what's up? Podcast Minute Talk Show here. If you use promo code COKE for half off full price general admission through September 6, 2021, you'll get we get a portion of the sales actually.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, we
No
get,
benefit to you.
No, you don't get anything.
I'm making a documentary on addiction right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he is.
I'm quitting nicotine for 30 days, and then I'm gonna vape like 1,000 puffs of nicotine a day for 2 weeks straight, and then I'm gonna quit again for another. Yeah, I'm gonna go through like a large disposable vape, like not a small one that's like shaped like a jewel, but the bigger ones. I'm gonna go through 14 of them in 14 days, and then I'm gonna quit again. But after my tolerances went from like nothing to as high as it I have never and would never vape that much in my life. So this is going to be a new ride for me. I'm pretty excited.
What are you looking to get out of this? Like
I thought it would be funny.
What like no research at all? No.
I mean,
like,
it's research in and of itself, right?
When you describe, I guess when you describe this, you gave me a new sensation that I didn't know I could feel. My lungs felt like they collapsed. Like, just you describing taking 14 carts, like one per day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like because, you know, like let's see if I can develop a tolerance. Like, I think that's just like the max I can I don't want to say healthily. That's the max I think I could develop, like the maxest tolerance I can in a short span like that. And like the reason why I'm doing that much is because it'll be astronomically harder, or it should be astronomically harder for me to quit at that point, which I think will be really funny to watch, hopefully. And I also think like the amount of vaping I'll be doing, going through one a day, will be really hard for me to do because it's going to be too much, which is also, I think, going to be really funny to watch.
Yeah, Sean, when he's shaking and crying on the bathroom floor, I want you to point and laugh at him.
I'll be holding the camera, man.
Sweet memories, man.
No, but it's going well. It's going well so far. I think because I'm doing it for a documentary, I like don't care at all on the first 30 days so far. I'm on day 5. I've just been like pacing though, because I guess I like to sit at my desk and vape, and so I've been avoiding my desk because I don't have the vape anymore, and I've just been pacing. So it's been awesome. Like I'm getting 10,000 steps a day.
Killing you right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just do a
we're
push up every time you do a vape.
And it gets rid of it.
Yeah, it gets rid of the you work it out of your system.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like we're running a little bit low on time here. I think we could close it out before we move on to the next segment, unless you got anything else to say about your documentary. Anything?
No, nothing else except for saving 50% on admission if you use promo code 1MTS.
Right back onto the Coke.
Promo code Coke.
Wow.
Promo code Coke.
Promo code Coke. Make sure to use that next time you go to Six Flags and buy a Coke.
No, it's
there.
online.
Oh, okay. After you buy a Coke at Six Flags, go online and type in the code, and you'll gain nothing. You'll just, send us some money. All right. Well, that's about the end of the segment now. We're going to move on to the next segment. Hopefully we'll have on a special little guest that we called in. Anyway, we'll be back right after this break.
3, 2. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Podcast Minute Talk Show. I'm your host for this segment, Sean Kane. That's right. That's my name. That's my full name. And we have on a very special little guest, as Tyler said before. Florida addiction treatment, drug rehab, and Pompeo Beach counselor Ralph Rigamaroll on here to discuss his experience over the last years in celebrity drug rehab stories. Wow. Hello.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah, that was a mouthful and a half. But,
Who the fuck wrote that one, Tyler?
Yeah, I think he did.
I don't know. Got no idea. It's me, Ralph Rigamaroll. How are you? How are you today?
We're happy to have you, Ralph.
Thanks for being here, Ralph. Let's
thank you.
Let's just jump right into it. Let's hear your best celebrity rehab story.
Yeah, let's get right into it. I want to know.
Well, I can't really say that being a drug rehab, counselor is an easy job.
It sounds
good job.
incredibly easy.
Tough.
These celebrities pay you so much money. You have so much budget to do whatever you want.
That's true. I do just fuck with people a lot sometimes with this extra income. It's quite nice. But it's kind of hard to pick out, a favorite story. I'm sorry, Aiden.
You fuck with people?
Yeah, just a little bit of messing around here and there.
Like, what do you mean by messing around? Like, what is a method of messing around?
Fuck with them.
Switching out their medications and like, pretending that making them think that they're all on like crazy trips during their withdrawal periods. It's great.
That sounds kind of...
That sounds like...
Yeah, I mean, it sounds bad, but, they don't actually pay all that much at the end of the day. So really, I gotta extend that rehab period as long as possible.
So could I hear...
You'd understand, I'm sure you guys here in the podcast industry, you're trying to just drag on these interviews as long as possible. So you just have them answering bullshit questions.
I was good.
It's really like the same thing.
Okay. We asked you earlier if you had a favorite story. I wondered if maybe we could touch on that again.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I've got a couple pretty good stories here and there. Got some big celebrities coming in and out just like pretty daily. Every once in a while they'll come back, relapse. It stinks, but great for me. Plenty of money.
Good for business.
We got a couple. Good for business. Yeah, man. It's tough out here in this economy. But hey, we got
this COVID shit.
Oh, yeah, this COVID
that they're
shit.
Talking about?
That's fucking me up. People coming in with masks, thinking people are addicted to masks. I think that's their addiction when they walk in. But I just get confused sometimes.
Do you think they're addicted to masks?
You never know. Sometimes people think that their face isn't too attractive, so they just put on both a physical and emotional.
How often did people come before February of 2020? How often did people come into your facility with a mask on that they were addicted to wearing it, and you had to like ease them off of that? How often did that happen before 2020?
Never, not once.
But you still thought all those people were addicted to wearing masks?
You never know. I mean, people weren't addicted to crack till that hit the market. So
that is true.
Maybe the masks just started coming in recently.
That is true. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah. All right. You want me to talk about these celebrities I've been seeing?
Yes, please.
All right. Yeah. I got a couple good ones that I like a lot. Probably my favorite might be when Howie Mandel came to me, paid me a pretty big sum. You just couldn't stop drinking hair growth solution. You know, the poor man.
Oh wow,
you're supposed to like.
That's sorry. That's very ironic because the man is bald.
Well, yeah, that's why That's why he was drinking.
He has no hair on his head.
Yeah.
Why didn't he put it on his head?
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to tell him that you gotta rub it in your scalp for anything to work, but he just no. I'm telling you, Ralph. You just gotta drink it. You drink it, and then it absorbs into the follicles. And I'm like, okay, Howie.
Okay,
Howie. Just get the fuck out.
Okay, Howie. Okay, Howie.
Howie. Is that what you did?
Take it. Yeah, I said Howie. Take the Xanax and get the fuck out of my establishment.
Show me your butt, Howie.
Howie Mandel's cool and all, but like, do you have anything? I don't know. Like, what else have you seen? Anything? Anyone a little more modern? Something like that.
Our age, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I guess.
Seeing how.
Well, I'm a.
Oh
bit
yeah,
older than you,
you're like 20, right?
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 25.
Just
It's
sound
really
like
young to be
man.
like a counselor for like this high-end rehab center.
Most people really get into it when they're like 16. It's a really like easy job to take on, but it gets rough like later in the later twilight.
Celebrities
years.
really want 16-year-olds telling them what to do.
Yeah, they love it.
Because 16-year-olds are usually just like, yeah.
They give it to you.
You can do whatever.
They just don't hold back.
Like if you're a fan of like fucking Jimmy Fallon, if you're a fan of John Mulaney and you're 16 and he's like, dude, I could really go for a Xan right now. You're gonna like give in, and be like, all right, John, you can have a Xan, you know.
Speaking of John Mulaney, you know, he used to be one of my frequents. Not for what you think. Oh God, no.
What?
He got really addicted to.
What would we think?
Right now, I'm thinking of the thing that John Mulaney is currently in rehab for right now.
Yeah, but this was before that. This was like a while ago. So it's not like what he's in rehab for right. No. He got really addicted to the game Tekken.
Tekken, the fighting game. Yeah.
Tekken.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, he made a pretty sound recovery, probably like 10, 15 years back. But unfortunately, that new Smash announcement really sent him into a relapse recently. And unfortunately, he's been visiting me again with his thumbs all sore from clicking the button.
Actually, are they all mangled, like going in like weird directions and stuff?
Oh, yeah. They're all fucked up, bones broken and shit. Like, just huge.
Sean, how do you play to that extent? Because imagine like they have to be pretty broken and you're still playing, you know, before you make that effort.
It's gotta be like the Sam Samson maneuver, definitely. The Sam Samson maneuver is actually a really old Tekken move where you use your left thumb, and you carry it across over the controller to hit a button on the right side of the controller. And he probably failed to do that maneuver and then broke his thumb.
Exactly. He's a big fan of the claw technique where he just grips it from the top of the controller and then kind of brings his thumbs down as well. So that maneuver is almost impossible for him, but he still tried it.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know and aren't big nerds, there was a Tekken character announced for Super Smash Brothers, the video game. If you're not into video games, you really shouldn't be. This is the addiction-themed episode. You should have figured that we were going to talk about video games. So I'm just saying it's all on you for sticking around.
Was there anybody who came to your facility addicted to substances?
Let me think. Substances?
Yeah, I was under the impression that was like more common.
I mean, once you get to the big leagues with these celebrities, you know, they just start doing weird shit. I don't know what's up with it. They kind of just drop, like, hard drugs for the most part and just, like, I don't know. It's strange. Like, fucking, I had BTS come to me. Like, all of them. Like, all of them.
All of them? How many are there? How many are there, Ralph?
Well, there's 7. They used to have 8, but they were all really addicted to free diving. And the 8th member, he got the bends real bad, so he's not part of BTS anymore.
Oh, that sucks. We stand BTS on
We do.
We stand
They're a septet?
PMTS.
So they're a septet?
Yeah, they used to be an
Okay.
octet, but
Interesting.
the
Interesting.
bends.
Interesting.
Very
rough.
cool. Very cool.
What does BTS stand for actually?
Yeah.
A little quiz for you, Aiden.
Me?
Yeah, you.
It's like the bag tag boys or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, no, boys that suck.
No, that's not the real definition.
Yeah, it is. It's boys
No, it's
that
not.
suck.
No, you're just saying that, man.
Yeah.
No, it stands for Big Tool Stands. All of them are real big fans of the band Tool.
Big tool stands.
Big
like,
tool stands.
Yeah.
So, listen, Mr.
Ralph.
Ralph
Rigamoni.
Rigamoni. Okay, Mr. Rigamoni.
You can call me
Ralph,
You can
look,
call me
I've got to know, you probably work with a lot of hard substances. I'm sure they come through, or just maybe not even that kind of stuff, but just substances that people can get addicted to, and you kind of have to confiscate it or whatever. You ever like try a little bit of that cheddar for yourself, you know?
Oh, yeah. Take a little bit off the top.
Well, I mean that hair growth solution, that was pretty good from Howie. He got me on that for a bit. I could. It's really nice, sometimes trying the substances, because then you get to see from the addict's eyes, like just how tough it is to kind of climb over.
So did
that
you apply
hurdle.
the hair growth to the top of your head?
Yeah, of
You
course.
didn't need it?
I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't drink that shit. I'm a broken man, but I'm not.
You're not
I'm
a moron.
Insane.
Yeah.
I'm not a moron.
Yeah.
Like Howie Mandel.
God.
Howie Mandel is a moron.
Howie Mandel's an idiot. I'll say it on
Exactly.
Podcast Minute Talk Show. I'll say it on my deathbed.
Another idiot. Steven Spielberg. I mean, my God, the man was just addicted to making stupid fucking space movies.
I know, actually, I knew that one. But,
Yeah.
like, do you, I don't know, have any more personal experiences, like stories that aren't in the news that I wouldn't have heard?
I mean, I don't know. Some obvious ones. I mean, Rihanna, addicted to being such a girl boss. Like, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Good God. I mean, Charles Martinet, he's addicted to doing that Mario voice. Doing all them little
He's addicted
funny
to
voices.
it. Like, he came to the rehab to stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's a problem for him.
Yeah.
Like, he's voicing.
He hates Nintendo, but they keep dragging him back. I think he's like a sleeper agent or something. They give like a command word, and he just can't.
Like, he comes to you with, like, this help me. I, like, can't control myself.
Yeah.
And half of the...
But he says it like Mario, like, oh, help me. It's awful. Yeah, I'm doing like Winter Soldier like rehab training for him to get him past like his sleeper words. It's awful. What else?
Pizza,
I mean,
spaghetti, ravioli.
oh, Barack Obama.
Barack
He's
Obama's been
addicted
at your...
to being the president.
He's
He's addicted to being the president.
So when did he check in? When did
Man-
he check into your facility?
Pretty much, a couple months after his term
When
ended
he-
in 2017.
when he lost that third election.
When he lost that third election, yeah, he was furious. Couldn't sleep for weeks. Finally, his like family intervened because really, like, they recommended my help. He just couldn't stop giving speeches, like at family events,
So,
like
is he still
barbecues,
struggling?
at the park?
Are there any moments where he slips into being the president, or recently is he kind of just...
Sometimes,
Go on.
yeah. I mean, sometimes like before meals, like at dinner time or whatever, he'll start giving like a speech.
My fellow Americans.
about how great
It's just
fellow
us,
Americans-
Barack.
My
Brock,
fellow,
sit
my
down.
fellow American.
The chicken looks
Barack.
delicious.
They all call him Barack.
Brock. Yeah.
Rock.
The man served 2 terms and just couldn't let it go.
He's
Facts.
addicted
What can
to
you do?
power.
Maybe, but I think it's just like the president thing and kind of just like giving speeches and shit.
Maybe he could be president of
He
another
doesn't like-
country.
Maybe,
Maybe.
yeah, the country he
Maybe.
was born in, because he's obviously not American.
So, let me ask you one final question.
We're just gonna push that under the rug, man.
Wait,
not
what
gonna-
did you say?
Yeah,
I didn't
we're
hear
gonna
you say.
sweep that away.
Honestly, sometimes I just don't, like, process things. What'd you
No,
say?
it's okay. I said some other country, the one that he was born in, because he obviously wasn't born here. He never has produced his birth certificate, which he has to
Facts.
do. He has to
Facts.
do that.
So I got a question for you, Ralph. You know, obviously see celebrities, you know, get a feel for them, be like, you're addicted to this, you have to come in, I'm going to take care of you. Sean and I, 2 podcast hosts, 2 TikTok celebs, basically at this point, you know, like just off of this, you know, around 14-minute conversation, before we wrap it up, what would you treat us for? What would my addiction and Sean's be? You know, you're the psychologist or counselor, whatever word you like to use, so analyze us, let us know.
Well, you know, Aiden, I don't know who else you're talking about. I'd probably diagnose you with schizophrenia or something, addicted to making up people, because you're the only one here right now.
What?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. Probably just like those shitty mood lights you've got in your room, like the pink lighting. It's not the moves,
Nah,
man.
I have
I'm
to
sorry.
agree with him. It's not the moves. It's beta. It's straight beta.
It's alpha, man.
Maybe if you had like a bar in your room, you could put the lights like under that, maybe. But you know, I don't think mood lighting.
All right, what's
is
Sean's
as
addiction?
hype
What's
as-
Sean's
as you
addiction,
think
man?
it
Because we're
is.
going over time.
I already know it.
Looking him up and down, you know, probably just being a good friend.
Hey, yeah.
Just addicted to being a
right.
good guy all
Okay,
around.
all right.
Those are my diagnoses.
Hey, Ralph.
yeah.
Hey, Ralph. You're
what's
not a
up?
bad guy yourself.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I do my best.
Well, I think that's about all the time we have. Thanks, Ralph Rigamaroll, for coming on the show and talking about people's really personal experiences.
Yeah.
No problem. Great to be here.
All right, when we come back, we'll have hopefully Tyler back, and we'll play a bit of a game, I think.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the break, but even more than that, I hope you enjoy what we have for you in store next up. What might that be? Well, this podcast, we've been doing it for a bit. We kind of still are half-assing it, haven't given it the effort to, you know, make it that full-fledged podcast with millions of sponsors. We got the effort. We got the strengths, we just don't have the effort. But since we don't feel like picking up real sponsors yet, for the time being, we're going to be doing fake ones. That's right, that's what we're working on. So, on that note, this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was sponsored by PepsiCo, Pepsi Products, Pepsi Company, all things Pepsi. Red, white, and blue, those are the colors. The Pepsi logo is the yin and yang of sodas, guys. You want a balance, you got that. Anyway, Sean, give me the next sponsor.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by Optimism. Have you ever felt that it takes a lot of effort to be optimistic? That's because it's really fucking hard, and apparently it's like this whole lifestyle. Like, I just can't get over it. Like, what the fuck? Tyler.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored only by Sprite and not any of the other Coca-Cola drinks or the entirety of Coca-Cola Co. They specified specifically only Sprite, that McDonald's Sprite that hits you really hard in the chest when you drink it. That's like way over carbonated because they don't know how to properly distribute the juice inside of it. Yeah, drink it up. Aiden.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was sponsored by... Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
Sponsored by The Art of the Deal. You've got to know it.
Why are you so distraught?
Why are you upset about that?
No, my webcam is frozone, but it'll recover hopefully. She'll work itself out.
You're really blowing this deal right now.
Yeah, sorry. What were we talking about? fucking Sean, you're a sponsor.
Jesus.
Sorry, dude. Zach's blowing up my freaking. Zach's got questions out the wazoo. All right, I'll be honest. Zach, he's just like hitting me up on Slack like crazy right now, and I gotta mute him or something.
Okay, this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by Sunny California. Come visit us. Visit Six Flags in Sunny California. Use promo code COKE to get 50% off a general admission ticket online at sixflags.com/1MTS.
Tyler, do you have a final one to close us out with?
Yeah, man. This episode is sponsored by Zach. What a good guy who's just trying to check up with his friend right now. Like, you're freaking out about him, but he's really just trying his best and wanting to be sure that you're, like, in a healthy mindset and, like, not, you know, whatever, dude. Zach paid a lot of money for
What is Zach doing? What is Zach doing? What is Zach even texting me about right now, Tyler?
About Smash. He loves Smash.
and Funko Pops because he's a nerd, so he probably texting me about shit like that. Guys, that was fake sponsors, but alas, that's not the end of the podcast. We've got plenty more in store for you, so get close and get listen. What's next? We're going to play a game. What game? We're going to play Would You Rather Addiction Edition. Get hype, get excited.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm
before
hyped.
Before we start, Sean, Tyler, maybe give a brief background on your history with addiction.
I'm addicted to, going on roller coasters at Six Flags. All those brand Coke deals, they've really got me just all hyped and ready to go on the King Dakar. I think is the one.
Yeah, that's
there,
like
maybe
the big one.
Probably. I think. Yeah, that one. Oh, man. Oh, wowie. Do I love that one. Do I just love going up and down?
Oh, wowie. I think I'm addicted to when you close Legos into this like a container for a long time and then you open it and you just get a big whiff. It smells so good. Oh my god. That's my favorite smell. Yeah, I think.
Wow. Sean's been on about this whiff thing for a while now.
Nice. I'm addicted to winning. Just what I do.
It's not an addiction if you just naturally win all the time.
I win. I'm a winner. But we're going to play Would You Rather Addiction Edition. Now we know their history. Thank you for sharing, boys. It was pretty personal. You guys ready for the first Would You Rather?
Yeah, hit him.
All right.
Hit him.
Hit me with them.
Would you rather give a eulogy for your best friend at his funeral while fried out of your mind, or be the best man at your best friend's wedding completely hammered? And I'm not saying like at the party. I'm saying like it's the morning and like it's the walk. It's like before you're walking down the aisle when you're still like everyone's getting in the church. That's when you're hammered like already.
Wow. Both of them really put you in a position of being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go with the funeral. I think I could just pass off like being high as just like crying.
Ooh,
like
that's a good point.
Getting upset.
Ooh,
I think I could do that.
I might have to go with hammered at the wedding, because at the very least, if it's like during not the reception, that's afterwards, but during the actual wedding itself, all you really got to do is stand there, and that's not too hard. But and then after the fact, you can play it off that you like just absolutely got smashed like during the actual party, and then when you have to go give the speech, it's not too bad. But yeah, I think I wouldn't be able to talk very well.
You wouldn't have to talk at the reception, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing is, you'd have to give a eulogy while fried. And I think you're right, though. I think you could really pass it off where you're, like, crying or something. But I think if I would be so nervous, though, that would suck. Like, I'd be so nervous that I wasn't passing it off or whatever, that, like, everybody knows and they think I'm an asshole. I think that would be the one thing for me. Alas, moving on to round 2. And we'll see how your answers are for this one. Round 2, would you rather drink weed or smoke a beer?
Fuck. I'll go. Smoke a beer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Through a bong, I think that would be a weird ass but cool experience.
Yeah, I think.
And it's like replace the bong water with it, and then just take a hit.
Mm-hmm. I guess what would you? Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, that would be cool.
Drink weed like they have THC drinks.
Yeah.
That could
They got
count.
everything.
That could count, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
I was imagining like super ground up and either like chunks of it in the fluid or like you put
Like a
it in like
smoothie.
one of those. Yeah, like you put it in like a juicer or a press or some shit. I was like,
if I could put like other fruits in there, like I could probably do it. But just like drinking it straight, ugh.
Yeah.
All right, round 3. Would you rather get caught by your parents juuling, and you're like a teenager, you're like 15 or some shit?
Yeah,
know?
you're like
This is
12. You're like 12.
But like even more than that, I feel like it's just embarrassing. Or accidentally offer your girlfriend's dad coke at a party.
The first one. No, I would never do that. The second one? Are you kidding me?
Second
I
one,
don't know, man.
I don't know.
Juuling's pretty lame.
You could pass off the second one as a joke, I think.
No, you're like, dude, you want some coke?
Could you? You have like a line on your finger.
You're like, you want some coke, dude?
Oh.
Like you got like a little bag in your hand.
That's pretty bad. I'd have to go with the juuling. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'd get probably grounded, and that's like the worst of
Yeah.
it. I think I would prefer that over probably legal
Ruining
trouble.
a relationship.
Like, yeah.
All right. Next one up, and I think this one is one of my favorites. You're gonna think maybe.
Is this
Would you
an
rather-
Aiden select?
No, I mean, they all are.
Okay.
Would you rather take shrooms before having a long talk with your parents about your future, or go to court after taking a huge hit from a dab? Pen.
Wait, go to what?
Go to court after taking after hitting a fat dab.
I don't know. If we're gonna play the technicality game, shrooms like I feel like take a while to hit, so you could probably like squeeze in a full conversation.
Yeah, but you have like a long talk about your future. You know how those like extend, bro.
Yeah, those go on forever.
I've seen like hours go
So-
by doing that.
In court though, am I like a huge player, or am I just like sitting in the stands?
Are you in the
or some
jury?
shit?
I guess.
Am I like a? Yeah, am I a jury? Am I being like?
You have to go to
prosecuted?
court for some
Am I-
like a
parking
fucking-
ticket?
Yeah, like some shit like that. Yeah, but this was like a fat dab rip. Like you're a guy who doesn't smoke weed and you just took a fat hit.
Yeah.
Like that shit would hit you, you know?
Still, I think probably
Yeah,
court.
I'd have to go with court. Yeah.
I don't think I could face my parents if that were the situation. For a long talk, no, I'd fuck it up so bad. I'd bum.
Yeah, I like, especially I've never done shrooms, so I have no idea what it's like when you're on shrooms. But I feel like trying
Yeah.
to stay on the same topic would be so difficult.
You just talk about like weird shit half the
Yeah.
time too. Just like something completely unrelated.
Yeah, no, I think if I went to court like fried, I would just get like the judge would just do that thing where like they give you a hard time, but they're like kind of just like letting you off easy at the same time, but not before like messing with you
Yeah.
first.
Well, yeah, if you're of the right color, I guess. Just saying, life ain't that easy for everybody else.
Yeah, but
For dogs and sorry.
dogs don't have a lot of representation in court.
They
I
don't.
hate to get too off subject, but yeah.
Yeah, a full
God.
jury might have like half and half of of different races and stuff, and then no dogs.
No dogs. And you know, like anytime a pit bull comes into a courtroom, they're automatically basically
Oh,
guilty. at
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
point.
guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, right.
They were born aggressive. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
The bite marks don't even match like the fucking teeth on this cane.
Yeah, the bite marks
obviously
on this
God.
kid's ear, that's fully off.
It was obviously the cat. Like honestly.
It was the cat. It's always the cat.
Oh man.
Well,
Poor pit bulls, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like pit bulls. Moving on to our last round, our last would you rather. And this is actually, I think, this one I think is pretty nice. I like this one. This one I like fully, I think, thought of on my own. Just would you rather be addicted to giving smiles, but it comes off as creepy to everybody, or be addicted to staring at people and following them home, and overall like wanting to creepily observe and watch everybody that like is kind of around in your town, but no one suspects a thing, and they think you're just the normal dude.
Oh my God, Aiden.
What do you want to be, the town creep but mean well, or go unnoticed but secretly, and you're not doing anything to these people, but you're like the town creep, you're watching everybody.
Just really intense people watching, or being...
Not like really intense people watching, like it's kind of weird.
It goes too far though.
It's and it's not like it goes too far, like you do anything too far, but it's like, how do you know where all these people's addresses are on the back of your hand?
Yeah, I could be the town creep. I think I could do that.
Or would you rather be good in your heart, but everybody thinks you're a weirdo?
I think someone would eventually see through my smile and see that I'm actually a kind-hearted person underneath.
Dude, no, man, you're just breaking the would you rather rules. Like,
so I'm either guaranteed to be like this weird creep that still means well for the rest of my life, or
in everyone else's
I'm
eyes.
an actual creep. But no one will ever know. Probably the no one will ever know. Then if no one's gonna know, then no harm, no foul, man. I'm just a weirdo. Like,
I'm glad none of us here took the high road, and decided to give the wholesome answer where you have to sacrifice yourself over.
Yeah.
Because I also probably would have chosen the same thing.
But I mean, truly, at the end of the day, nothing's like lost with either of these, except in like the one where you smile a lot. Like, no one wants to be near you or around you or want to interact with you. So I'd rather just be like kind of this weird ass like super like sleuth, I guess. It's like detective shit. Man.
Don't call it detective shit. It's like weird.
It is
like
weird.
Keeping...
It is
yeah,
weird.
It's weird.
But no one will ever know, man. So I guess, for your judgment, I'll just kind of watch that family down the block eat dinner and be like,
and be a part of it,
Hey.
technically.
Yeah, and then like leave halfway through.
Hey, even if you're thinking of doing illegal shit, if it's behind closed doors, did a tree fall or not? Was anyone around to hear it? No, so it never fell. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Live your life.
Be a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo. You fucking
Moral of the
freak.
story.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. I know you're watching those people eating dinner through the window.
Alas.
Get out of there. Get out of that bush.
Alas, guys, that was Would You Rather Drug Addiction
Sean,
Edition.
what are you doing?
We
Just watching.
Unfortunately, no, keep watching, Sean. We unfortunately have to wrap it up soon. But any final comments from you, Sean?
Eat your heart out, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Eat your heart out. I want to give a quick shout out to the Patreon Talk Show God members. Andrew Mann, motherfucking Lancer. We got Jim Guystar. We got some new people coming in. We got Tryptophan. We got Peanuts Dude 69, the ultimate, sponsored by Peanuts. He DM'd and asked us to say that. And, of course, the motherfucking Sheriff. You guys rock. Check out the 1 Minute Talk Show Patreon for access to these podcasts like a week early, exclusive podcast episodes during the week that new podcasts don't come out, and like a bunch of other stuff like early episodes and blah, blah, blah. That's all I gotta say. Tyler, you didn't get your final opening notes yet. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Don't be a weirdo. Stop being addicted to stuff.
It isn't that hard. It's just
Nah.
it's akin to the dinosaurs not knowing how to avoid an asteroid. It's just so obvious in hindsight.
Exactly. At the very least, maybe get addicted to something healthy, like
kale,
eating
yeah.
good food or
Yeah, why don't you just try that?
Try kale.
I'm making a documentary showing how easy it is to overcome addiction.
Oh yeah.
And you should too at home.
Yeah. You gotta either go for something healthy and small or go like all the way with whatever the fuck you're doing. Like eat a car or something.
Eat a whole
like
airplane.
those guys on. Yeah, eat a whole airplane over the course of a year. I mean, hell.
Listen,
yeah.
Hell.
Eat,
But listen.
Eat a bunch of Legos.
Eat a bunch of Legos. Listen, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Sean.
Tyler.
And you just listened to
Podcast Minute Talk Show.